At it again, and we've got a good one today, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a great one. Grab a snack, a drink of your choice, kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. Like, share, comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button if you are new. If you would like to help me out even further with this YouTube algorithm too, watch this video to the very end. It helps out tremendously. But with that being said, let's dive in.
I'm telling you, listen, let me tell you something. Any of my friends, any of my family, if I see y'all is voting for Joe Biden, we gonna have to square up. I don't give a who you is. From male, female, child.
For those of you that don't know what square up means, basically it means he's gonna be ready to fight. That's what he's saying. This is a black man saying, if any of my family says that they are voting for Joe Biden, we are going to have to fight. Now, I'm not advocating for violence, right? That's not what we do here. But I find it interesting that the tides have turned this far. Oh boy. Let's continue on though.
We're going to have to square up. Like this really gave Maui $700. $700. U.S. citizens. $700. But you gonna send billions of dollars because that's not even American citizens, bro. Like, are you serious? The is $700 gonna do? They have no home, bro. Yo, like, it made me mad, bro. Seriously. If y'all vote Democrat this year, we gonna have to square it up. Seriously. Like, that's on everything. That's on everything.
Oh boy. Things have gotten really bad for the Democrat Party. When you got black people saying stuff like that, your own voter base saying, oh no, we're not sitting back anymore. This has just gotten absolutely ridiculous. If you vote for these fools, we're going to have some problems. Now, once again, I'm not advocating for violence. I don't think he should be squaring up with anybody, but I find it interesting that he has that type of passion, that type of fire, to where he's willing to put himself on display like that and make such a claim. Like, yo, yeah, I'm voting Republican, basically. Now, obviously, he didn't say that, but you can kind of read between the lines there. If you vote anything other than Republican, we have a problem. And I don't care if you blood or not. Let's continue on.
You don't like Biden?
No, I'm not a fan of Biden, and honestly, I'm not a political. We don't do that. I'm not a political person, but what I will say is this: I'm gonna always support a patriot.
Yeah.
And what I know is that there's a couple things. One, you can't lobby a billionaire, and anybody that understands politics understands that politics is ran by lobbyists.
Exactly.
So somebody who has a lot of money, and somebody who's always kind of done their own independent thing, you can't influence him to move how you want him to move. The man stands for what he stands for. He stands on what he stands on. He don't care how nobody feel about it.
Did you go to the jail yesterday for the rally?
We was up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
both of you? Oh,
Both
great.
of us.
What's your name?
Let me say this too. As a country, we need Trump, and I honestly think Trump is going to be our last president. The way things is going. But I look forward to him being back in office, because when he was in office, we all had money. He had Mexico in check. He had Russia in check. And when I listened to the man spoke as if he was concerned about this country. I don't know if that's true. I take all politicians with a grain of salt, but I look at the track record. And the track record is impressive. And at the end of the day, whatever it is that they're trying to do right now, all it's doing is helping the campaign. You guys know like I know. You know what I mean? So Trump for president.
What did you think about the mugshot?
I thought it was hilarious. I'm going to make a t-shirt out of it.
I know, right? That's what we said. Trump's already selling mugshot t-shirts on his website.
We got kitchen vibes.
Exactly.
Oh boy, they have royally messed up. But hey, don't take it from me. Listen to this one.
Al Sharpton, or should I say Reverend Al, because this is what people call him. He's calling out black men for supporting Trump. He don't feel black men should support Trump, and he calling them out about it. Now, for anyone who don't know who Al Sharpton is, he's the race hustle who do the bidding of the Democratic Party. Every time the Democratic Party needs somebody to go in and tell blacks who to vote for, he's one of the people they send in. And Al Sharpton constantly going to these Democratic-run cities, tell blacks they need to vote for Democrats because Democrats love them. Democrats have their best interests at heart. Democrats are always going to look out for them. While those same Democrat cities that are ran that he's asking people to vote for, the poverty level is ridiculous. The crime level is through the roof. The schools and education level is horrible. But he started telling these people, vote for these Democrat people because they love you. But he lived nowhere near those areas. So I wanted to just put that out there so y'all can know who he was. And of course, he had to bring up the Central Park 5. But I want y'all to remember, he brought that up because there's not too much else he could say about Trump. But after the Central Park 5, he still was hanging with Trump. So I want y'all to take that in mind. Think about that. If this man is such an evil person and he, the Central Park 5 incident, why did Al Sharpton continue to hang with him? Y'all better stop following this stuff blindly. Okay, my question to Al Sharpton would be this. Why didn't you call out black men when they supported Kamala Harris after she locked thousands of blacks up for marijuana charges, then went on Charlamagne the God show and laughed about smoking weed? When Charlamagne the God asked her did she smoke weed, she laughed about it and said yes, she locked up thousands of black men, thousands of people of color for smoking weed. Why didn't you call them out for, supporting her? Why didn't you call black men out for supporting Kamala Harris when she had an innocent black man on death row in California? He had the paperwork to show that he was innocent, just to advance her career. This man could have lost his life if it weren't for the fact that somebody found that information out and was able to present it so this man could be set free. He could have lost his life. Anyone who don't believe it, look it up. He sued California and he got paid for it, although that does not help the things he probably went through in jail, mentally and physically. So why didn't Al Sharpton call black men out for supporting Kamala Harris? And let's go to Joe Biden. Why didn't Al Sharpton call black men out for supporting Joe Biden? Joe Biden, the same man who said black men were predators who can't be rehabilitated, the same white man who fought against busing and said he didn't want his children going to school with blacks because it'd be a racial jungle. Why didn't Al Sharpton call black men out for supporting him? Why didn't Al Sharpton call black men out for supporting Joe Biden when he said all blacks think alike? Blacks don't know how to use the internet. Why didn't Al Sharpton call out black men for supporting Joe Biden? Why didn't Al Sharpton call out black men for supporting Joe Biden when Joe Biden said, if you don't know if you should vote for me or not, you ain't black? Why wasn't black men called out for supporting that? Oh, because Joe Biden is a Democrat. And Democrat white men can say and do whatever they want to blacks. That's fine. As long as they're not a Republican white man. Okay. Y'all see where I'm going here? People, y'all better stop listening to these so-called black leaders and think for yourself. Because if you think these black leaders have your best interests at heart, you're highly mistaken. And I need to ask Al Sharpton this. Why didn't you check Joe Biden when y'all was on that Zoom call after he became president? It was you, Kamala Harris, and more black people on the Zoom call, and y'all looked that up. And you were talking, and Biden just shut you down and told you, listen, Reverend Al, I've done for more for you people than anybody. And it was crickets. No black person on the panel said anything, didn't check him or anything, and he was talking to you. So again, why didn't you call out black men when they voted for Joe Biden? And there's just a few things he did. We're not going to talk about the 80s crime bill, the 94 crime bill. We're not going to talk about all that because that's, that's a lot. We're not going to talk about the fact that Joe Biden bragged on having segregationists for friends, and he bragged on asking the segregation to help him write a letter to fight against busing. But you still ask blacks to vote for him. So why don't you call out blacks for that? I'm just asking, Reverend Al. Y'all, stop following behind these so-called black leaders.
Woo! Hey, listen, I could end it there. I literally could just end this video right there. The mic is on fire right now. Fire! What? Yo. That was some hot stuff right there. Mic drop moment. If you look up mic drop moment, if you just type that in, right? That right there, that clip is gonna pop up. Mic drop. Drops it and leaves it smoldering on the stage. Man. Talk about some hot fire. But as I always say with these videos, man, there's more.
I don't give a who mad about it. I'm voting for Donald Trump because they didn't do shit and he still went to jail. Sound like to me. I only want to make America great again. And y'all tried to make it on some slave type. No, we need to be the top exporters, and we done just stop importing so much. So I'm voting for Donald Trump. Seems like you didn't have a problem with Donald Trump in the 90s,
Yes, I know the words are out of sync, but you get the message.
2000s, 2010, all the way until he won. Then he became president. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, Donald Trump is racist. What about all the people he gave business loans to, and then when it came time for them to pay the business loans back to, he didn't make them pay it. He ripped up the check and told them, go ahead and make your money. What about all the money we got up under him? Y'all don't want to talk about that, talking about Obama care and well, y'all talking about, I don't give a f***. That did more for us than Obama ever would have. Unless y'all want China and Russia to run this vote for Trump.
I got a question for y'all, and I'm honestly curious, because maybe there is. Have you guys ever seen Joe Biden hang with a black person that wasn't a politician? Have you? Let me know, because I'm honestly curious. And I've thought about this question, and throughout my journey that you guys have rode with me on, shout out to all of you. Thank you so much. Throughout my journey, it hit me the other day, like, I've never seen Joe Biden just hanging with black people that weren't politicians, that weren't trying to push an agenda on anybody. I've never seen Joe Biden in any type of picture or video just hanging with some black people. Never seen it. Now, maybe that video or that picture or those pictures or those videos do exist, but y'all let me know in the comment section, please. Have you seen it? And let's jump back in, because as I always say, ladies and gentlemen, y'all say it with me, please, this time. There's more. Make America Great Again tattoo.
Make America great again, for them.
All right, let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Did y'all ever think this day was going to come? Be honest with me. Historically, black people have voted Democrat at over a 90% clip for like the past, 50 years, 60 years? Did you ever see this day coming? Honestly and truthfully. I was a bit skeptical. Me, myself. I was a bit skeptical. And at the recording of this, actually, I'm looking at Twitter right now, or X. And literally what's trending right now is write in Trump. Write Trump in. If they try to take him off, just write him in. That's trending right now on Twitter. No joke. I'm not even joking. I'm just going to end the video there. I've got some more clips, but I'll save them for another video in the future. Oh my goodness. This is just too good. Hey, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching to this point. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you for all of the continued love and support. Make sure you guys share this video with your friends, your family, and your co-workers. Just don't get in trouble. If you feel a little, I don't want people to get fired from their job. I know how it is sometimes, right? Don't get yourself fired, okay? Especially in Bidenomics, it's so great. Not really. But yeah, make sure you share this video. America needs to see this one. The tides have turned. Peace and love, family. I'm out.